I'm gonna keep it PG-13, but EA Sports kinda this color of my shirt, bald us. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Now, Say family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day, and without further ado, let's get it popping, let's get it percolating. Now, like I said in the intro to this video, we're gonna be talking about how EA Sports is kind of making us wait when it comes to the free AKA card in Madden 24, go over a potential level up method I want you guys to know, as well as an interesting coin tip that I did not know worked until a couple days ago. Now, first things first, let's talk about AKA in Madden 24, because if you guys watched my video from last week, I said I'm holding my AKA Cruise tokens, and I'm almost guaranteeing that we're going to get 99 overall champions in the next release, and today the next release came around, and I was incorrect. Because boys, as you guys can see right here, 98 overall Charles Harris and 98 Aqib Talib are the new AKA Cruise champions today in Madden 24. Let's take a look at their abilities, see if they're maybe worth it, and then go over what we need to know about spending our tokens, because of course for us we've been saving those AKA Cruise tokens. I didn't spend them last week, I'm not going to be spending them this week, I don't think. I'm going to keep on waiting. Okay, stats and abilities. Are these cards worth picking today? Well, 98 overall Aqib Talib, as you guys can see, has 98 speed, he's 6'1", the man, the zone, the press, they're amazing. At this point in Madden though, I'm just concerned with abilities, and in terms of what abilities this guy's going to get, he's going to get deep zone KO for 1 AP, which is awesome to see. Pick art is for 0, that's really solid, but he's not going to get any other really good zone abilities like flat zone KO for a discount. He's got the man-to-man archetype, so this card is good, not amazing. Secure tackler for 0 is actually interesting and not a bad free ability. Also gets the X Factor slot right here for universal coverage, which starts on and gives improved coverage and knockouts in man and zone. So this is actually a pretty freaking good card. Me personally, I might wait until 99s next week, but this card is good. Good X Factor, good abilities, good stats. Then next up we got Charles Harris himself, who's a very similar player. Like, the stats are almost identical across the board. He's a little bit shorter, has a little bit better zone coverage, but in terms of abilities, what is he going to get right here? As you guys can see, he's going to get flat zone, mid zone, and pick artist for 0 in one bucket. That's awesome. So if you wanted to, you could go through, put flat zone and mid zone for 0. For some reason, his X Factor showing right here. It's also going to be universal coverage as well as bottleneck, but universal coverage is probably what you guys would want to use. And then past that, I don't see deep zone KO as an option on this card for cheap, because he does have the slot archetype. So interesting player right here. In terms of which one I think is better, I would probably go with the Aqib Talib. I think he's got better stats and abilities. Sorry, the same stats, but better abilities, because that's really what it comes down to right now in Madden. These cards are good though, don't get me wrong. But like I said, I was expecting and kind of hoping for gold 99 overall players. With the season changeover happening in just a couple of days from now, I'm almost guaranteeing, I'm going to put my neck on the line right here. I am going to guarantee that the next cards will be gold 99. So if you want to wait until next week, you can do so. For me personally, I'm going to wait. I'm not necessarily in a rush to get one of these cards. As you guys can see, already have like 98 speed corners across the board who have basically the exact same abilities as these cards. Like Marshawn Lattimore, the same abilities. We got Tariq Woolen with the same abilities. Kendall Fuller would actually get upgraded if I went with Charles Harris. He would get better abilities, but you know what? I'm not so concerned about that right now. I'm okay with waiting. I've got the same speed. I've got the same stats. I've got the same abilities on these cards. Am I missing out on X Factors? Sure, but I'm okay with waiting and seeing what the gold 99s end up being next week. Okay, next up, let's talk about season number 6, which is coming soon in Madden 24. And boys, as you guys can see right here, there's an interesting thing I noticed in the season changeover. As you guys can see, every single field pass is ending in 1 day and 20 hours, except for the competitive and the real deals field pass. Now, in the competitive field pass, as you guys can see, EA absolutely nerfed this in this season. They literally took out all the XP rewards, which is brutal. But if we take a look at the real deals field pass right here, you guys are going to notice that there are still XP rewards in this field pass, and this pass is going to expire after the season changeover happens. So if you're in a situation right now where you are not at level number 6, where you're not at level number 8 in this field pass, I would urge you to stop this field pass immediately. Me personally, I'm kind of screwed. I'm already past that. But if you are not at level 6 or not at level 8, that is going to give you XP tokens in this game. And if you want to, it looks like you can save them. Now, EA Sports might go through here and they might patch that. That's very possible. But given the climate of Madden right now, given the way it looks right now, I would say why not hold on to them? There's 8 days in this pass. The season changeover happens in 1 day, meaning in 1 day and 21 hours. So on Wednesday, when we get the new season in this game, this real deals field pass is still going to be in Madden. And if you haven't gotten the XP tokens, you can wait and get them in season 6. Now, what should you be doing if you want to wait? Well, I would say the easiest way to not get progress in this field pass anymore is just take the real deals players out of your lineup. Take those cards out of your lineup. Don't play real deals solo challenges and don't do any of the sets. If you take the cards out of your lineup, you don't do sets and you don't do challenges, you can play Madden regularly, do whatever you want over the next 2 days, and you will get 0 progress in this field pass. And then when Wednesday rolls around, you can go through and knock out level number 6, knock out level number 8. It's pretty easy to get progress in this pass if I remember correctly. It's not going to take you very long at all to go through and get these levels, but if you haven't gotten them quite yet, you're in a unique situation where you can wait, you can hold out for the next season, and then collect that XP right when season 6 starts. So just an interesting strategy right there for you guys to follow. Next up, let's talk about an interesting way of making coin. If you go to the archived section in the live event, so you hold down the right trigger, you go to archived, and you go to Sugar Rush. There is 8 days left in this field pass, and you might be thinking, okay, I'm done this field pass, what does this matter? Well, if you're in that situation, it doesn't. But for me personally, a couple days ago, I logged into Madden, I did a couple objectives, just played online, and I maxed out this field pass. I got to level number 21, and instead of giving me 1,000 chocolates, it gave me 50k coins for free. Now, the reason why is because EA Sports went through here and basically converted all the chocolates to coins at a 50 chocolate to coin ratio. So if you get 1,000 chocolates and you get them for free, that's the equivalent to 50k coins. They will literally just give you 50k coins. For this level right here, that would give you 37.5k. So if you're in a situation where you have yet to go through this Sugar Rush field pass, you've yet to knock it out, I would say it's worth doing. These rewards right here can basically just be seen as coin rewards rather than chocolates. So like 1,000 chocolates, that's 50k coins. Level number 18, 750 chocolates, that's 37.5k coins. If you guys want to go through here and grind this field pass, get progress on it, I don't think that's the worst idea in the world. Go to the archived section of your field passes and find Sugar Rush. If you've already knocked it out, you've already knocked it out. You're in a situation where you can't really do much, but if you haven't knocked it out, yeah, that's something to consider. But yeah, boys, let me know your thoughts on season number 5 winding down. We are going to get the Derrick Henry upgrade token and boost Derrick Henry up to the maximum. I'm not gonna lie, I think Bo Jackson is a better card than this. All the cards we got in this season, like past seasons, they were good when they got revealed, but they just aren't that good when you earn them. Like, they're good players, but they're just not like even the best of their position. Like, for me personally, I would literally rather go through and use Bo Jackson over the master Derrick Henry. That's not a good thing. I'm hoping EA Sports kind of changes that a little bit in the next season, but Henry's gonna get upgraded. He's gonna have 98 speed. If he had 99 speed, I'd probably use him, although I will say he's a little more clunky than Bo Jackson. I'd kind of prefer someone who's a little bit more agile. I'll put in Derrick Henry as my backup running back, just in a situation where like I gotta score a touchdown on the 1-yard line. Yeah, then I'll probably put in Derrick Henry, but past that, he's not gonna really have a major role on this team, which is kind of annoying because I want to use these players. Andrew Whitworth, yeah, he's a good card, but past that, like the other cards you can upgrade, like Patrick Peterson, not that amazing. TJ Watt, we just got so many free outside linebackers. There's just not that many great cards, and then Keyshawn Johnson just absolutely unusable with his speed. So season 5 to me was not that amazing. I did like that they put in those like legendary option packs and the epic option packs. That was kind of cool, but past that, there wasn't anything in here that I was like, oh, this is super sick. So we'll see what they do in season number 6. I would suspect it's not going to be the craziest thing in the world, and I will say I'm actually going to be on a flight on Wednesday, which is brutal. I know Xerxes planned this trip perfectly. He planned the trip perfectly. He planned for me to come to his house on Wednesday so that he could get the video up and I couldn't, absolutely sabotaging the channel. So I don't know what I'm going to do for season number 6 dropping in the game. Might be one day late, might just have a video out on Thursday, and I want to apologize in advance for that because I will be on a flight flying all the way from basically Seattle to Orlando. So we got a long flight on Wednesday, but we'll be business as usual on Thursday. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, hit that sub button if you're new, and until next time, love y'all. I'm out. See ya. Peace.